Hi. I'm Amy Feldman.
And I'm Mara Allen.
Welcome to Calababes. So, Mara, how are you?
A little nervous, I'm going to be honest. I don't know what Amy has up her sleeve today.
I didn't really tell her what subject we were going to talk about or anything today. I was just like, let's just go. And so we are.
Here we are.
But I'm going to keep it very simple. We do live in Calabasas, and there are a lot of canyons here, and we have a lot of critters. And Mara and she's more woodsy than me. I think I might be more city.
Because I grew up in the teepee, right? We all know this.
Yes. But are there any like snakes or bugs like those earwigs or spiders, or are there things that you are startled by or scared of or any of that kind of stuff?
Well, we did find a rattlesnake in our yard just a few days ago. So,
really?
Yes, we were setting up the canopy for the boat, and Keith calls me, says, "Honey, come here. I need you." And
see, because you're the woodsman.
Because I'm the woodsman. And
I'm
like,
Mara.
Yeah, hurry. I'm like, oh gosh, what's going on? So I run over there and he's like, I have a rattlesnake. And I'm like, wait a minute, you have a rattlesnake. We're in our yard. This is not safe. And it's a baby rattlesnake, about that
big. Which are more dangerous because they can't control the venom once they bite. Yeah,
so they get you and then that's it. They just pump you full. So he's got it pressed up against the bricks and get a jar. I'm like, what do you mean get a jar? What are we doing with this rattlesnake? And I said, you're not supposed to keep him. You're supposed to kill him, which I'm not. I don't like to kill animals. Mm-hmm. I pretty much will always rehome a spider. I'll catch him and put him outside. I don't like to kill them either. But rattlesnakes, like black widows and rattlesnakes, those are the two things that you kind of like have to get rid of. So he has me get a jar. So I run upstairs and I get a mason jar and we caught the rattlesnake, which was not fun. I mean, it was very scary because he was ready for action. And we caught him in a jar. And then I'm like, what are we going to do with this rattlesnake? And he said, well, we're going to take him on our trip because we were leaving on a trip to Arizona to a lava tube cave. And we're going to let him go in the desert. And I'm like, this is not his habitat. I think he's not going to be happy. Like, you should probably just like sudden death. And he was like, no, it's a rattlesnake, okay? You don't mess around. And so, nope, we're going to take him with us on our vacation. So Mr. Rattlesnake went in the RV in a mason jar. We put holes in it. And I felt so bad the night before. Because I'm like, that poor rattlesnake, he's like stuck in a jar. He doesn't know where he is. He might be cold. Like, I was actually worried about this little guy. So we took him and we let him go in the desert. And we pulled over in the middle of nowhere.
And he died anyway, probably.
I don't think he did. We put him under a beautiful little bush, and there was probably all kinds of other animals out there for him to snack on. So.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, I know you mentioned the what are those big spiders called? Tarantulas.
Tarantula.
We have those here, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Because I know you've had a couple in your house.
Yeah, we had one in our house, and they do. There's a certain time when they're mating. So they're out for mating season. So you might see them in weird, odd places. And
have you seen any? Because I know you had someone stay at your house, and there was a couple.
There was actually, we were in the middle of Lake Powell, and there's one area where you can get reception. So I get to this area at one point during the day, and ding, here comes a picture through. And it's a tarantula in my bathroom, and there's a video. And
have you ever seen any in your house?
Well, when I was younger, yeah, for sure.
Well, I know in your teepee you probably saw a lot, but I'm saying like in your house.
Not here. I haven't personally.
Would they scare you if you saw one?
I think it would startle me like at the moment, but I know they're not dangerous. So
you would be like totally fine.
Yeah, I would be like, oh my God, there's a tarantula. Let's catch him and put him outside.
That's really.
Yeah.
Are you going to put him outside? Are you going to put him outside? Put him outside, Mara.
I'm going to cry. Amy.
Mara, you can't leave me alone for a week and a half without seeing you. I'm going to think of things to do to you. I'm going to torture you.
Oh, my God. I'm crying right now.
Well, I didn't bring any tissues.
Come on.
Mara, I have to say you nailed that one.
No more surprises.
Okay, I'm done.
Look at the newness.
Okay, so did you spill?
I think I may have. I think I jumped so much. I think I actually need a minute. I need to re-put myself together. I'm actually tearing up right now. You scared me. You cried.
But you said you would just put them in a jar and...
I don't expect a tarantula to jump on my head in the middle of your studio.
You never know.
When there's going to be a tarantula.
Yeah, it's not like I'm expecting a tarantula to be in the tub right now. And then he's there.
But he's not jumping out at you. A tarantula doesn't jump. They crawl very slowly.
Okay, well, I'll remember that next time I try to spoof you on something.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
Okay, that was great.
Are you back together again?
I barely. Welcome back to Calababes. This Calabitch over here just scared me to death.
Oh my God. Oh, Mara. That was so good.
Okay. Well.
All right, you back together?
Yeah, well, I don't know. What else you got to throw at me? What's hiding?
No, well, my thing is all those things scare me. I mean, I jump at everything, and John's always like, "You're scared of everything."
Oh, well, that kind of reminds me of a story. Lake Powell. So we have an annual trip to Lake Powell. We get a houseboat. We take some families out into the middle of nowhere. And that's like no reception. This is out in the boondocks. But we're on a nice boat. I mean, we have a nice houseboat. So we have all the families, activities every day. In the evening, you just kind of chill around, you know, on the top deck or wherever. And so here I was with Amy, and we're just sitting there relaxing on the couch. And all of a sudden, I think it was Vilma walking up the stairs. One of our other friends, one of our other Calabitches. Shout out to Vilma. And she is coming up the stairs and she screams, "Oh my God, Mom, there's a mouse!"
No, I think she didn't know you were up there. So she said, Amy.
Oh, Amy, that's right. Amy, there's a mouse. And I'm sitting right there and I look to Amy and Amy's not there. And I'm like, Amy, where did Amy go? She was gone so fast. I've never seen anything like it.
Went inside and locked myself in my room.
And there were field mice that had scurried up onto the top deck.
Oh.
But they're so cute. They're like this big. It's not like
no.
But Amy I literally like, what, Vilma? And I look and there's no Amy. So, yeah.
Well, yes. So you've experienced, I am not into the snakes, the rodents, the bugs, the spiders. And so we park our cars outside. And my husband's car had this issue going on with it. And I took it into Tesla. And they said, oh, the reason your car's not updating and you're getting all these alerts is because rodents have gotten in and chewed the wires.
Because we live in the outbacks.
Exactly. And so I've had this happen before. About 10 years ago, I had a Lexus and we lived somewhere else. One day I went in, my back seat was shredded. So I took it to the Lexus dealership and they're like, oh, you have rodents in your car. And I was like, oh my God.
Well,
and so I gave them my car. I took a loaner. They destroyed another loaner. I brought it back. I got another loaner. And then I turned in one loaner because I was like, there's just a little piece of poop there. And so I was like, I don't know if there's anything in here, but I'm scared. I'm going to go to another loaner. So they turned it around, washed it, gave it to this couple, this guy and his girlfriend, and they're driving down the 101. And he's like, I feel something around my feet. You know what I mean? It's like, ah! And they're like, it was scurrying around there, and it jumps up in the center console, and then it jumps up on the dashboard, scaring them. And then
oh my God, stop, Amy. Amy, stop it. Oh my God, why am I crying so much?
You have to catch up because you haven't seen me in a week and a half.
Okay, enough of that.
That's kind of what it was like for them. Right. They sat up on the dash and
but
stared at them, but they're driving down the 101. And I'm telling you, I called exterminators because I was like, how do I get the rodents from getting into my car? How do I stop it? And they're like, well, once you turn on the engine, once you're driving, they don't like the noise, they don't like the movement. That's a lie.
That is a lie.
That's a lie. Because that incident happened where the rat was still in the car. Also, when I went to pick up my car, once they said they reupholstered the whole back seat, I went to pick it up. I looked in the back seat, and there's another hole back there. And I was like, the seat still has a hole. And they're like, we just had a reupholster. What are you talking about? And obviously, the rat was still living in the car. Even though they reupholstered it, he came, shredded it again, and then went wherever his house was in my car.
And built his nest.
And built his nest, and he was just living there. He doesn't care about the noise or
Lexus,
the movement.
Tesla, he's got good taste. So,
I'm telling you that we put traps all around the car, like the humane traps with the peanut butter, and we tried all these different types of like things that they would like. And they did not one rat did we trap. But they were still getting into the car and shredding my seat.
Yeah, they are.
We eventually had to move.
Exactly.
That's how I got rid of them.
That's how you got rid of the rats.
Yep.
But now what's happening?
Well, so now here, so the thing with the Tesla is they can't get into the car the way the Tesla is built. So, but they could still get in around the frunk, your favorite word.
Do not say that word one more time. Yeah.
So they built a little nest around the frunk.
No.
And to the wires, because apparently rats' teeth constantly grow, so they have to constantly be chewing on things.
And they'll chew through metal. They'll chew through anything.
I had one stuck in my trash can before. Those plastic bins that we have. I pulled in, and there was a little hole, and he didn't make it big enough for his body, so he is stuck halfway through it.
Oh, my God.
Uh-huh.
And he was alive?
I was alive.
And then
halfway through.
Did you rehome him?
I had a gardener from down the street come up. I said, please push him through. And I left. I came back. The hole was there with no rat in it. So I'm hoping he just pushed him through.
Pushed him through. We'll just pretend that's what happened.
That's what happened. But it was never ending. And so it's like I have PTSD. They called me. They're like, you have rodents living in the Tesla. And I was like, no, I don't.
No, I don't.
No, I don't. Please tell me I don't.
Well,
but they're very expensive. Do you know, with my Lexus?
Rats?
Rats are very expensive. With the Lexus incident, that was so expensive, I ruined 3 loaners and twice my car.
Your car.
Okay? I had to go through insurance. That's how expensive it was.
Oh, my.
Uh-huh.
So
very, very expensive.
And what is this for? Speeding? What is this for? Rats in my car?
Rats in my car. The exterminator because of the rats in my car. I mean, and so this time, I didn't go through insurance. It didn't get up to $1,000, but it was halfway there. And so I think we're just going to release some cats in my driveway, and hopefully they take care of the rodent issue.
Should I expect a cat to jump out right now? Because, you know, got like a tiger hidden around here somewhere.
That would probably help too.
Yeah, probably.
I don't really know what helps with. There's been so much wildlife because we haven't been moving our cars a lot.
Right.
So, you know, in John's, we usually use my car. And so John's car has been sitting more. And I think maybe that's why they've moved in there. I am hoping they haven't moved into mine. But I think about it now when I drive. I'm like, do I have a pastor?
There could be. He's hanging on for dear life down there.
I'm like,
he's teething.
Get out. Anyway, let's take a look at Josh's socks here. Because they're like staring at me, the eyeballs.
I know.
Watching us.
It's time for Josh's socks.
What is that?
It looks like an eye.
Okay. It was 2 eyes looking at me.
It is
I was
two
right.
eyes.
My eyes aren't as bad as I thought.
But does he have camo hair, or what's happening with the hair here? Is this just a design?
I think I'm not sure, to be honest.
It's just crazy, funky socks.
We'll take it.
Josh and socks.
Josh's socks.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Have you calmed down? Have you stopped crying?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, barely, but now I'm nervous. I'm like, okay, what subject is coming next? Because whatever it is, I'm out of here.
No, you can calm down and relax now.
Can I? Really? Can I? I'm really not convinced at all.
So obviously I like pranks.
Pretty much.
Playing jokes on people, scaring them. And do you ever play any on Keith?
Oh, yes. I actually had the all-time best ever prank on Keith. My husband is just, he's a good guy, and I kind of feel bad still after all these years because,
What did you do?
well, I have long hair. I have my whole life. One day, I decided, April Fool's Day was coming up. And so I told Keith like a week before, I have a hair appointment on Friday. So, gonna go get my hair trimmed or whatever. So I go to my hair appointment, which is really just hanging out at my girlfriend's house because I had a wig. And he called me and I was like, oh, hey, honey, I'm just about to get my hair, washed. Shayhan's in the middle. Shayhan was my hairdresser. Shayhan's about to wash my hair. I got to go. I'll call you back. Hang up the phone, just hang out with my girlfriend. So I came home, a couple hours later, whatever, probably an hour because really it takes much longer to do my hair. But, prank can only go on for so long. So I come home. I'm wearing the Marsha Brady short haircut. And so I come to the door and my brother was over and he opens the door and he's like, oh my God, what did you do to your hair? And I'm like, what? Do you like it? Do you like it? And he's like, tries to touch it. I'm like, oh, no, you can't touch it. It was just frosted, whatever that means.
Frosted?
Oh, yeah. Because
it
had
is this?
Well, the wig was probably from the 80s, but this is in the 90s or 2000s, of course. So anyways, he, so I won't let him touch the hair and he's literally in shock. He goes, honey, why did you do that? I loved your hair. And I was like, what? Yeah, honey, you never told me you loved my hair. I just, I figured, it's perfect for summer. It's really light and it's not going to take me so long to get ready. And
by the way, short hair takes longer than long hair to do.
Yes.
You have to do it.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
You have to do something with it. I can
Yes.
just put this in a point. And so for about a half an hour, I kept going into the mirror and looking at it because it's the first time I've ever had short hair. And I'm like going and he just wants to touch it. No, you can't touch it. And so I had him going for about a half an hour. He was so upset. I know he was upset because I do not look good with short hair. And so I'm sitting there and my dad happened to call and I was like, hey, Dad, what's up? I just cut my hair and it's going to be so great for surfing for the summer. And my husband and my brother are both looking at me like, I don't know what you're talking about. This is terrible. So I said, you know what the best part is? And I pull the wig off and I go into wig and Keith literally hugged me. He was like, honey, I love your hair so much. Like never cut it. So now to this day, if I have a hair appointment, he's like, you're not going to do anything, are you?
It's just a frost, right? No cut.
What is a frost anyways? I mean, seriously.
No, we do highlights now. We don't
Yes,
frost.
I didn't even know at that point. I was like, surfer girl with the natural
Ruben
blonde.
TP and doesn't really understand the lingo of hair.
No, I don't. No. So, anyways, long story short, yeah, that was a good prank.
Long story short, your hair was not short.
Yes. Short story long.
Nice.
Yeah.
Poor guy. You're so mean.
I know. I really am. And he's tried to get me back since then, but nothing has compared. Really, truly.
True.
Truly.
Truly.
Truly nothing else.
My sister did a really good one on her boyfriend. He's in a band called Escape the Fate, and he got back from tour, so he was exhausted, and he was taking a nap. And I gave her this huge roll of, it's kind of like saran wrap. It's sticking on one side, so you could put it on the carpet for if your dogs go to the bathroom. It's like easy to wipe off because she's got 2 little dogs that aren't potty trained. She took that roll and saran wrapped him to the bed while he was sleeping.
Oh.
Went
after
under the
his
bed,
tour, so he's
after
exhausted.
He was passed out. So she saraned him all the way to the bed.
Please tell me she has a photo of this.
I do have a photo of it. So he woke up and he freaked out because he couldn't move. You know what I
And
mean?
he's probably like disoriented,
And
so he
she's
didn't know what
like
was going on.
laughing, and he's like scared beyond belief. And I don't know how fun it is to live with my sister.
I don't think it would be fun at all.
I-
Although I do love Allison. She is a fun time anytime.
She's a prankster.
She always
too.
brings the fun.
She does.
Everywhere she goes. I mean, she always
does.
comes out to our birthdays and brings us the weirdest, coolest, I mean,
And trashes our room with her makeup.
accessories. Yes.
Trash is our room.
It's amazing how much she can accomplish in a short amount of time.
Hours of putting on the makeup and everything. I'm
Mhm.
like, what else could you possibly put on?
I don't know, but she always looks great, so something's working.
Something's working. But she's always scaring Craig all the time and everything. And I mean, I think that's kind of what I like to do. You know, just hide around the corner when John comes and then give him a little startle.
Oh, and you do that?
I do. I do it to my kids too.
So you're that mom.
I'm that mom.
They're like stealthing upstairs.
We
Where's
do it
mom?
a lot when we're in hotels. Like someone will always run ahead and then be around the corner. And then everyone's always on their phone when they're walking.
Right.
So they're not paying attention. You know what I mean? So they're all like on their phone, they go around the corner. I'm like, bah! I'm like, ah! Mom, stop! And I get like yelled at, you know?
Yeah. I kind of have that same feeling for you right now.
Why are you saying as soon as this is over, you'll yell at me?
Pretty much.
So, what else, Mara?
I don't know, Amy. What else do you have up your sleeve, honestly?
I should have planned some more pranks for you.
Okay, so we done here?
Yes, relax.
Okay, I can
Take
relax
some
now.
deep breaths,
Okay,
calm
thank
down. Do you want us to do it again?
you. No.
Bring out that spider again.
Yeah.
Give her that spider again.
I don't
Maybe
think
she'll
you should.
pull out the mason jars. Oh, hello, buddy.
Oh, hello, little buddy.
The jar.
Let me rehome you. Jaden just called. Stop. Josh!
Oh, the poor little spider. I thought you'd like to catch and release.
How did you get me twice?
Where's
Oh
my
my God.
mason jar?
Yeah,
Take me
where
home.
Come here, little spider. My new bed.
Put on your shoulder.
Okay. That's enough of that.
Okay, spider, go away.
Go away, spider. Oh my gosh. Amy.
Pull him up, Josh. Oh, you lost him.
I lost them.
Pull it down.
You lost the string. All right.
All right, so you can't get with that one.
Ah, good times. Good times. Good times with Amy Feldman. Calababes in the scare house, apparently. This is the
Which
house
should have
of,
been our
the house of
Halloween
horrors.
episode.
This is the house of horrors. This should be the Halloween episode. You scare the hell out of me.
Well, Miss Nature over there, I thought they'd
Hey,
be like,
I.
oh, hello.
Oh, you just jumped out of nowhere.
I do have another thing. You were such a good sport. And I knew that you were going to nail all those things and be hysterical and everything. Why do you look scared?
I guess I am.
No, I got you a present. No, I'm not marrying you.
Oh, I thought we were getting engaged. I thought my husband might be a little upset.
I already talked to Keith. He said it was fine.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to open it this way.
Doesn't bite.
Shut the front door.
Yes.
These are so cute. Calababes.
CB.
Hello. Do you see those beauties? Amy, I love you
Yes.
so much.
I love you too.
I
Will
have
you marry
something for
me?
you too. Did you know I have something for you too?
No. I deserve it. I do deserve it.
That didn't even work out and it still worked
This little
out.
guy.
Yes. Hello, pretty.
It's my gift. Yeah. And go get your mason jar. I would just get a mason jar, put
Here,
it in it,
just
and
put it
release
right
them outside. Yeah, you proved that wrong.
Ah, good times.
All right, Mar.
All right, Amy.
3 things you're grateful for.
Whew. Well, today I'm grateful I wore Depends because I probably would have peed my pants. Numero dos. I'm grateful for my friend Amy here because she always keeps you on my toes. And I'm also grateful that I'm not, I'm not
Living in a teepee or in Costa Rica anymore?
prone to heart attacks because you actually might have seen that on film. Okay. So, what are you grateful for, Amy?
I have to say, I'm grateful for the spider because we nailed it with that one. I'm grateful for that squeaky mouse. Nailed it again. And again, I'm going to end it with, oh God, why am I always the last one? So I have to
come
my
up with something
third
really
one
good.
has to be so good.
It has to be so good.
Oh God. I'm gonna say you, Mara.
Oh, so sweet.
That is our podcast, Calababes for the day. Thank you for watching or listening. My name is Amy Feldman.
I'm Mara Allen. Calababes in the house.
Out.